Yo, welcome to an episode of Superkick Podcast. I'm your host, Ringside P. Hope you guys enjoyed the week. We gotta get into SmackDown, man. It was a lot of crazy stuff going on. SmackDown was definitely better than Monday Night Raw this week. And I think it's about to be better than Monday Night Raw going forward. But what did you guys think? Make sure you comment below. And while you commenting, make sure you like, subscribe, share, give me feedback. Check out the Reels, check out the Shorts, check out the TikTok, check out the Spotify, check me out on Table Ladders and Bumps. All that great stuff there. We getting ready for WrestleMania 41. Tickets are going on sale. World Rumble tickets about to go on sale. We still got tickets on sale for Survivor Series. There's a lot of stuff going on sale, man. We need a lot of money out here. We gotta get to some money. Help me monetize this channel so I can get to the money too. But let's get into SmackDown. I want to kick off the show by talking about Carmelo, Andrade, and LA Knight. We need that triple threat match at Crown Jewels for the US title. That's the only way I need to see that happen. And we still got to get to LA Knight versus Andrade part 7, game 7. We had a good match between the two of Melo and LA Knight. You had Andrade coming out, kind of interfering, kind of causing a distraction or whatever the case may be, gave an excuse. And I would think this didn't even need to be an excuse that didn't make the match 7. The match 7 should have been happening just because it's match 7, and then it had 6 other matches, and they had all been amazing already to that point. So I wish he would have just interfered a little bit more, in my opinion. But anyway, I feel like we're going to get to that. It got to be a triple threat match for the US title at Crown Jewel. And I don't know, man. I don't know what WWE on Netflix is going to look like. But I just hope there is no split screen with commercials or anything like that. Like, yo, either give me commercials or give me wrestling. Don't try to split the two. It's too distracting. It's dumb. I'm over that. Or bring back a second screen where you had the option to pick up from your phone or your tablet and go to maybe WWE IG or whatever, and you can watch what was going on there. I don't want the split screen. And another thing that was happening during that LA Knight and Melo fight match, what is the boom claps that Kofi used to do? Like I hate the warm up claps for the BFT. Like I don't know what that is, but I don't want that. I'm tired of that. That gotta go. That has to go. But man, how you guys feel about the possibility of a triple threat for the United States Championship at Crown Jewel? That's a lot. Between Andrade, Melo, LA Knight. Let me know. Comment below. Let's get into KO going rogue, man. We were supposed to have a women's tag team championship match. We still had that match, but for some reason, KO came out while the Metal Girls, Last Legend, Dakari Jackson was coming out. Wanted to interrupts or whatever. He's going rogue. We got security coming out, trying to break up everything. Cody Rhodes comes out, and I will say, even though I didn't necessarily want to see Kevin Owens go heel first, I would have rather have seen, Randy Orton go heel first. I think that's the better storyline between the two, and I still think we're gonna get that at some point. And I wish they would just flip it up. It should be Cody be heel and Randy Orton be face. That'd be different, but I don't know. I haven't really got to see a new version of Cody as heel. We know what a heel version of Orton looks like, and that's amazing. But we'll see. But Kevin Owens comes out. He's going rogue. He wants to turn. He has turned on Cody Rhodes, and I think I'm liking this hidden secret footage, security footage, fan captured footage or whatever that they're trying to do. Like I said, it's trying to blend the lines between what's real, what's a work, what's a story, what's that type of thing, what's real out there. So I'm liking that, man. But we'll see what happens more with that. I don't know. No, we can't get Cody versus KO at Crown Jewel because Cody is sided with Gunther. Survivor Series? I can't see it being a match on SmackDown. Not with those two names, so it had to probably be Survivor Series. Which would probably be different because I don't remember the last time we had a main championship match at Survivor Series. And the last one I remember was Gunther versus Miz. That's it for the IC title. So this would be different if they go that route with that. What is next? I'm gonna get into Super Kicks of the Week this week. And I feel like with Jimmy Uso coming back, got the pop, got the new shirt, gonna get the shirt, gonna get a hoodie of the same shirt too as well. Might wear the shirt underneath the hoodie, so if I get too hot, I can take the hoodie off and have the shirt underneath, But Jimmy Uso is my superstar with the Super Kicks of the Week. He been keeping it simple for the longest, right? All white Air Force Ones. All white Air Force Ones used to be the main shoe for me growing up in high school because they're all white. And white go just about anything, Like you get a pair of fresh ones, rock those muds with any fit, and as long as you keep them clean, which sometimes it's hard to do, or keep them from not being creased up, dude, you good, You can get a pair of maybe all white ones, maybe every 3 months, once every 3 months, something like that. And I think Jimmy and Jay were kind of like the first wrestlers that I've seen wearing sneakers to wrestle in, And so, man, dude, he's been rocking the mids, with the strap. That's different. And like I say, it's all white Air Force Ones, man. Nelly made a song about it. He needed 2 pair. You crease them up. You go to the store, you get you some more. All white Air Force One. If you ever had some all white Air Force Ones, because everybody always talk about the black Air Force One energy, right? But what about the all white Air Force Ones? They'll never get enough props. And I feel like now when you see them, you get memes of them where people just beat them up and they just look like raggedy out here, like they ready to start talking from the soul, your shoes like flapping or whatever. But though, if you ever had some all white Air Force Ones, let me know when and comment if you still rock them. All white Air Force Ones. If you still go to the store looking for Foot Locker or whatever, and you still looking for all white Air Force Ones, let me know, man. Comment below. But yeah, that's my superstar of the week. That's the Super Kicks of the week. All white Air Force Ones by Jimmy Uso, man. It can't be Roman Reigns every week. Otherwise, it'd just be crazy. It'd be no point. It'd just be, hey, it's Roman. I give it to Roman. But no, Jimmy Uso, man, welcome back. We missed you, as always. Next to get into, let's scroll here. So we get back into that. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill versus the Metal Girls. And with all that debacle and that craziness that happened between KO and Cody Rhodes and then Randy Orton and all the security, it really cut down the time for the match between these two teams, And it kind of sucks because honestly, it was a pretty good match, So I would like for them to see them do that again, and it was a good showing out for them on SmackDown. You got these two up and coming stars on NXT. They get to the main roster, they have a match, and now that match is cut down or taken away from because you have unnecessary stuff going on. And not unnecessary. You could have did that some other time. It didn't have to be doing this tag team match, Especially with all the stuff talk about maybe certain type of stars don't get the proper tick. Women wrestling don't get the type of tick, and so now you take away from that, especially in a two hour show. So we'll see. But in the midst of that match between the two teams, Michael Cole and Chelsea Green's interaction. Michael Cole had just been just stepping up. It might be safe to say that Michael Cole is getting to the point, or has passed Jim Ross as far as WWE commentary. Chelsea Green got kicked. She got when Charlie Murphy kicked Rick James. That's what happened, and she fell into Michael Cole, and he just started just freaking out, pretending he was about to gag. He was throwing her that she still stink from being tossed in a dumpster. He was just going crazy. He crashed out on that, and that it was just hilarious to watch and what is to hear that, because you still got Corey Graves trying to call the match still, but you got Michael Cole just walling out on the side over there. So man, Michael Cole, man, hilarious dude, man. And Chelsea Green, as always, every time she's on TV, she uses her time wisely. And I feel like she's one of the people that, since she uses her time wisely, it should be a good point, or a good bar of matches. Like, oh man, if you get certain superstars the proper take, they can do great things with it. Like, she's never on TV, and I'm like, man, get Chelsea Green off the TV. Like, no, man, every time she's on TV, she does amazing things. We want more Chelsea Green, yo. Pretty much, that's what I'm saying. We getting Tiffany time. Tiffy time is coming, y'all. And I don't know if I'm ready to set my clock to it. Because it depends on if Tiffany Stratton is going to be heel or face. Because I think I mentioned before, I think I would rather see her as heel instead of face. I don't like the dynamic that they're trying to create between her and Nia Jax. I felt like she still could have been, Tiffany Stratton still could have been manipulative and still could have turned on Nia Jax and still been heel, And Nia Jax still could have been heel too as well. I don't need Nia trying to make us feel bad for Tiffany Stratton and make her and turn Tiffany Stratton into a face. Whether the fans, we was already rocking with her already, so it's no need to force the turn. Like the turn would come natural, if anything. So I'm not feeling with that. We had a decent match with Naomi and Jax, with the interference of Liv Morgan coming out as they try to build to the Crown Jewel for this Crown Jewel title. It helps Naomi get the win. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see Nia Jax pop up on Monday Night Raw, because we got maybe 3 weeks to 3 or 4 weeks to Crown Jewel. It was great to see Liv Morgan, Dirty Dom, Raquel Rodriguez pop up on SmackDown. That was a surprise. And then also they still have like Rhea Ripley in pursuit, chasing them down too, beating them down, being dominant in the ring and kick Nia out the ring, trying to get a hold of Liv Morgan, tossing down and beat down Raquel Rodriguez. Like, we know that the Rhea and Judgment Day storyline isn't over yet. So I don't know if we get Rhea versus Raquel Rodriguez at Crown Jewel, or that might be in a Monday Night Raw match. And I know we're going to get Down versus Rhea. We have to get Down versus Rhea. But man, how y'all feeling about this? How you guys feel about this whole champion versus champion thing at Crown Jewel? I know some people say, man, it's going to create more storyline, but that's just temporarily. That's just for 3 weeks, And after that, that's nothing else is going to come out of that, I don't think, in my opinion. But I want to know, man, what do you guys think? What we get into next? What is we get into next? I'm moving quick through the show. That's what I like to try to do, though. Yeah. I'm gonna get into who asked for that. This week's topic for who asked for that is The Rock. So normally I try to keep it in strictly just what's happening in the ring, wrestling wise. So this is probably me one of the first times I get into something that's happening outside the ring, and that is, yo man, who asked for The Rock to say that he ain't gonna be at WrestleMania 41? Like, who asked for that? Like, that dude, no one asked you to say that. Like, why did you come out at Bad Blood if you knew like 7 days later you wasn't gonna be at WrestleMania 41, right? Because that was the bill. Like, we never gonna get Roman Reigns versus The Rock. Y'all been teasing this match for a good 4 years, even before y'all even popped up back in WWE inside the ring. Y'all mentioned it in interviews through the media. You had the Young Rock show mention it, and now and then you come back at the day one and ask everybody, hey, how would you feel if I wanted to set the hate at the table? What? We love that, But then stuff happens. You couldn't make it WrestleMania 39. Dog, what? Then you pop back up and then you can't make it. We get a tag team match with you and Roman versus Cody and South. Still not what I wanted, because you should have picked up. You should have popped up in the Royal Rumble last year, but you didn't. And Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble, and we know how all that played out. But still, like, dude, tickets go on sale October 25th. Why would you do all this stuff? Like I say, you come out with the scripted matches, one, 2, 3. They signal you, do all that. Then you put some posts out on IG talking about see you down the road. For what? In less than a week to say, hey man, nah man, I can't. I ain't gonna be at WrestleMania. Is it a work? I don't know, but it doesn't need to be a work because you're The Rock. Like, why are you working at? All this final boss stuff. Like, dude, man, we've been rocking with you since you was Peter, since you was Rocky Maivia, right? And we looked up to you, and it's more than just, I think, nostalgia when it comes to you and The Rock. Like, dude, you like a dad, big dad, man, in a sense. Like, we all sitting at home, we like, yo, you about to be like, hey, I'm about to go to the store and get some milk. And we're like, hey, man, we got milk in the fridge, daddy? Nah. I'm cool. But we just need some more. I got this big old bowl of cereal, and we ain't got enough milk. I'm going to go get some milk. And we're like, all right, daddy. And then, yo, you just disappear. And we're like, all right, well, I guess dad ain't coming back or whatever. It is what it is. We'll make do. We got all this other great stuff going on. We'll survive. But then you pop back up. And then we get hype. You pop up at your manias. You pop up, you do your little appearances on Monday Raw, whatever. You might do some type of VSL or pre-recorded like promo. You're like, I bet. But it's the same song every time with you. Like, dude, like, it's starting to feel like a Tony Braxton album, man. Like another Sad Love song. Rocking my brain like crazy. And I'm all torn up. Like, yo, either fast or slow. It doesn't let go. The shame. And it's all because of you, Rock. It's all because of you. Because of the final boss. Like, dude, like, stop playing hokey pokey with everything. Like, if you can't do WrestleMania, then don't do WrestleMania. Don't build up to anything. Stop holding up the Bloodline storyline. For what, man? Like, let it go. And if it's something personal, then that's cool. Whatever. I understand that. But if it ain't, and it's movie related, dude, just give WWE the one-off match that we kind of been wanting from this dream match. Like, then you can retire. You can do whatever else. You on the board or whatever. But other thing is, dude, if you ain't got it, just say you ain't got it and you can't go no more. Like, and I think we respect that too. Like, dude, if you just can't compete at the level that you can compete at the high level at WrestleMania or just in WWE in general, then cool. Like, we accept that. But this whole thing, this popping up as the final boss, teasing that you're gonna come fight Roman Reigns or do have a great match and then don't do anything and just dip off and say you can't be here or whatever. Like, man, I'm over that, dude. Like, no one asked for that. No one asked for you to do that, man. Like, go home. go home, man. Just go do Hollywood stuff. And I think we'll be fine with that, man. But stop holding up the Bloodline storyline. No one asked for you to tell us that you can't be at WrestleMania 41 when tickets about to go on sale in like 2 weeks, dude. Like what? Like, who asked for that? But, man, how y'all feel about The Rock not being at WrestleMania 41? To us possibly not getting Roman Reigns versus The Rock. Or even Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, I don't know, man. I'm just, like I say, just sick of it. And like I say, no one asked for that. Like I said, it's back to the dude. I think he has arms like this. Who asked for that? Who asked for you to do that, Rock? Not I. Not I at all. I'm going to end the show with Bloodline stuff. As usual, Jimmy Uso kicks off the show. I feel like that's probably like the biggest pop Jimmy Uso has ever gotten as kind of like a face. And I think Jimmy is better than Jay on the mic. Roman still comes out. At least he acknowledges and gives props to Jimmy. And that's great. And I still love this attitude of Roman Reigns. Like, he realizes what things are, how things are right now. But he's not humble enough to really admit that. And he's not like a super baby face. Like, he's still cocky. He's still the tribal. He still walks around like he's a tribal chief. whether the numbers are against him or not. Like, he still feels like he's that dude, even with Jimmy saying, "Oh, we need help." Like, Roman didn't ask for Jimmy to come back. Jimmy came back on his own because he still realizes that he still acknowledges Roman as the two tribal chief. And now, how do we get Jay back? And who else do we get as that other member of the bloodline? Do we Jay comes with Sammy? Do we get Jacob Fatu to turn? Do we come with another member and another member of the family that we just haven't seen before, and they pop up? But we'll see. But I'm liking this Roman Reigns character right now. Like, I wasn't sure how he was gonna be as a face, but if this is the face we get with Roman Reigns, this is cool. Jimmy has a match against Solo later on tonight as the main event, and we're watching the match, and the match is cool, but I'm watching the whole match the whole time as the bloodline interferes constantly in the match. And I'm like, yo, where's Roman Reigns? Yo, Jimmy wasted no time to pop up and help you out at Bad Blood like you and Cody. Soon as Tonka came out, and it looked like Solo had the upper hand, Solo and Jay had the upper hand, you came out, Jimmy came out to help. Yo, Jimmy is getting beat down by the Tonkas. Jacob Fatu is interfering this whole match. And where's Roman Reigns? To the point that Jimmy loses the match. And I'm like, man, like, I wouldn't have even wanted Jimmy to lose the match. I would have wanted Jimmy. I would have wanted it to be a no DQ because Jimmy has to get his revenge on Solo, right? And so that's what I would have wanted. But Jimmy loses the match, and I felt like there was a bad decision because Jimmy needed to get built up more. Like, I don't want Jimmy just to be another goon like he was before. Like, I want him to be an actual viable part of the Bloodline storyline because I want you to unleash him. If there was mentioned before that when Jimmy Uso come back, he's gonna be that dude, the next one up, I don't think we get to that. We don't get to that with him losing like he did Friday night. Built him up, man. But then also it helped make the Bloodline 2.0 look good during that match. Roman eventually does come out, and the number game is the number game, and they can't overcome the numbers, and they get laid out. Roman catches Samoan Spike. He's laid out. It's just a lot that happened. The Bloodline 2.0 looks dominant out there. And you end the show with Jimmy saying, yo, we need help, Oos. We need help. Roman ain't really saying nothing, but Jimmy just keeps saying, yo, we need help. And so it's like, well, who is that help going to be? Early on when Jimmy said, yo, we need more help. And he said, like, I still connect, I can still talk to him, and and the whole crowd was thinking about Yeet, and then we thinking about Jey Uso. And Roman said, no Yeet. No, he wanted no part of that. But will it be Jey Uso coming to help out? And how is that going to play out? How do we get that part where Jey Uso comes back? Or do we get someone else in the meantime until they get Jey Uso back? I don't know, man. But how do you guys feel about that? How do you feel about SmackDown? The Bloodline 2.0 story, the Bloodline story saga in general, it's picking back up again. And it's great to see. I'm happy that for right now that Cody Rhodes is out of the storyline, and maybe this whole Kevin Owens thing is the backup plan because maybe they kind of already knew like the right thing wasn't going to play out, and this is a good thing for Cody Rhodes or whatever. But no, man, we'll see though. We'll see how things go. Man, that's the end of the show. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Thank you guys for watching this show. Make sure you hit a Macho Man elbow drop on that subscribe button. Hit that bell for notifications. Check out me on Table Lives and Bumps. Check out the reels, check out the shorts, check out the good stuff, check out the Superkick store. And man, until next time, man. Adios. Peace.